Yuzvendra Chahal seemed to have saved his very best for against the Mumbai Indians, where the counterpart leg spinner is the one who picked him for a World Cup berth. That's just fun for us to talk about. And Maruti Suzuki presents ESPN Cricinfo T20 Timeout with Carlos Brathwaite and Sanjay Manjrekar. We want to know if Yuzi Chahal can now get back to his best. He's not at the best of seasons earlier on, Sanjay. Even last year, it's not the Yuzi Chahal who's been a formidable force in the IPL. But can he get back to his best now after that effort against Mumbai?
I think he's back to his best, and this is what Chahal does. Bowls with a lot of heart, and he's one of those guys who will get stirred up by a challenge and not sort of find shelter and get cowed down by that. So he's that kind of a customer. But to be fair, I mean, to the selectors, when they picked the side and they had to include one wrist spinner, the choice was between Rahul Chahar and Yuzvendra Chahal. And it was immediately after the trip to Sri Lanka. And that trip, although Chahal was the pick of the spinners, just the track record in their performances before the selection in T20 cricket, Rahul Chahar was head and shoulders above Chahal, and Chahal's graph was sort of coming down in T20 International in the IPL while Rahul Chahar was going up like this. But now things have changed, but I can understand why selectors at that time went for Rahul Chahar.
Carlos, Yuzvendra Chahal, thoughts?
I think he's a fine bowler, and we talk about stats, but there's also a mindset shift that needs to happen. Remember Chahal bowling Chinnaswamy and not only bowling good leg breaks, bowling the sliders, challenging the pads, and then when the hitters came in or guys that were more adept at playing spin, you could see him start with this wide plan where he'd go slow back into the wicket and very, very wide, forcing you to cut. And obviously, we know it's difficult to cut when there's no pace on the ball. And he bowled difficult overs.
Yeah.
So he showed a level of versatility that not much spinners show. He's bowled with the new ball in the middle, at the back end, and he's bowled to different plans. And I just think that for a period of time, persons looked in that RCB lineup and thought the Indian pacers are gettable over the last couple of years, and Chahal is the only real mainstay that we have to contemplate, worry about, concentrate on type of thing. And as a result, he started to play him differently, and now he feels as though he has to go searching for wickets. And as a result of searching for wickets, you do things differently. You probably put less on the ball, so not only it slides out a little slower and fuller, it doesn't have the revs on it for it to dip and beat the batsman in flight, and all in an attempt in what was a okay to bad bowling lineup for RCB to be the main man to get 3, 4, 5 every single game. I think that has somewhat hampered Yuzvendra Chahal. If he had another 2 or 3 pacers that were doing well and the pressure was off him and it forced players to attack him, then I think we would have seen that form continue a little longer. But I think now with the snub for the World Cup is laser focused him and is now more about getting Chahal back to his best and not trying to be RCB's superhero with the ball. So I think that that would bode well for him in the coming years because it's more singular focus. And if he bowls well, the team will benefit. And that's what we see in the last game, and we can expect to see that moving forward.
Excellent point.
Yep, that's the best we've seen of Yuzvendra Chahal this season. Let's see if it continues. This was Maruti Suzuki Presents ESPN Cricinfo T20 Timeout.
We call it people technology.